Hey, 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 gorgeous people. Welcome to the Hair at First podcast, where great hair meets real life. We're your hosts, Tessa,
Monica,
and Michelle.
Three stylists, moms, besties. We're keeping it real about beauty, business, and the chaos of motherhood.
We're here to share stories, laugh way too loud, and maybe spill a little shampoo along the way. Just a quick heads up, we're not making any medical claims or giving professional advice here, just sharing our own thoughts, opinions, and experiences.
So grab your coffee, your favorite blanket, and let's hair it first.
Good morning, girls, and everyone out there listening. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good.
Good morning.
Good, good. It's beautiful here. You guys got great weather there?
Yes.
We're a little
I'm ready for
foggy
fall.
this morning.
Nice.
We're foggy and we're chilly.
Yeah.
We're like 40s this morning when I woke up.
What?
Really?
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh, it's still getting up to the high 80s and low 90s here, and I'm so over it. It makes me grouchy. I don't even
too.
like the sun. Like,
over
quit it. Yeah, over it completely.
We do get to 80 during the day, but our morning and our nights are like high 40s, low 50s.
That's wonderful sleeping weather.
Oh, man,
Love the
it
windows
is.
open.
I'm so jealous.
No, you guys are
I love it.
ridiculous.
What?
We can agree on everything in the world, but the weather, we won't agree on.
No.
We'll just have to agree to disagree on that one.
I sleep with my window cracked in the winter. I love it.
Yeah, I could jam with that, especially when I'm having a hot flash. Window open, fan on, air conditioning on. I don't care if it's 0 degrees out. And if Adam,
And then you get cold.
Adam, just
Blankets
shut your
off, blankets
mouth
off.
because I'm hot. Don't even bring it up, the fact that you have icicles coming off your nose, because I don't care right now because
Don't
I'm
care.
having a hot flash.
Well, that it seems like a personal problem for him, not you.
I agree. Like,
For him.
get your own house, you know?
Oh my gosh. Get your own house.
Your own house.
Oh, Lord.
You know what? You mentioned a minute ago that we pretty much agree on everything but that. I was so surprised when I talked to you the other day and you were at a country music festival. Would not have guessed that was your jam. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So this is the second year they've done it, and this will be the second year I've gone. My girlfriends from high school and we try to do something like once a year, like a weekend away. And last year they started this country music festival in Ocean City, Maryland called Country Callings. It is like huge. They have like 10 performers a day, 3 different stages. It's huge. I think last year was 55,000 people, and this year it was like 80-some thousand, 90-some thousand people. So it is huge. And it starts at like lunchtime, and the last performer is at 9:00 at night. So I literally got done watching concerts at 11 o'clock and drove home. I'm like 2 hours away. But it's great because I get to go with my girls. We're all moms. We're all busy. And it's like a full weekend to completely decompress.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's some drinking and some hanging out and some laughs. And I am not, I'm not a very wild person. Like, I'm pretty even keeled. So it's like my one thing. And now it'll probably take me 6 months to recuperate from it. But it was a great time. I saw just some like the big ones. Carrie Underwood, Luke Combs, Luke Bryan, Jordan Davis. Oh my God, the guy from Yellowstone.
Oh, Ryan Bingham
Yes. Ryan Bingham was there. Ingrid Andress was there. Gretchen Wilson, Winona Judd.
Nice. I could mess with a little Winona.
It was so much fun. And they have the way it's set up. There is like 1 billion bars at each like venue, like places to eat. And it's crazy because they'll like do the drones of like all the people. But when you're there, you are not as tight as what it looks like on screen. Like Craig saw a picture and was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, I swear I have like all this room, like room enough for us to dance and like hang out. And like, it was, Gavin Adcock was there.
I don't know half these people you're talking about.
So
I'm the
he's
oldest
new.
of the group here, so.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know that.
He's new, but he crazy.
I know Winona.
I
and Carrie Underwood. That's about it.
No, see, I love all the old country. I do love that. And the 90s country. And, of course, my Patsy Cline. Love her.
I love Patsy Cline.
But as far as what I'm listening to, I am listening to 60s, my Janis Joplin, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. I don't go with the 2000s, and the country I go with is the old Johnny Cash, Patsy Cline, and 80s country. I like them, or 90s, the older ones. But
yeah,
I honestly, I have Pink Floyd on today. Monica, I would not have thought you would been country. I thought maybe you'd be more like down with some rap.
Oh, yeah.
I love rap.
I love rap. Like back in the day, I like old rap.
Yeah.
Like when you could make out what the word said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it wasn't the same word 787 times repeated. Yeah. Like I like Biggie Smalls.
Oh, yeah.
I like old rap.
The Tupac and
Tupac, Biggie, like stuff like that. I'm down with that.
Snoop Dogg is literally one of my favorite humans on earth. I watch The Voice because of Snoop Dogg. He's the funniest, down to earth. He eats them Skittles, and I just love him. And I just want to touch him a little bit.
Yeah,
want to touch him.
But no, we do a lot of like old country. Brooks and Dunn was there.
Oh, I like Brooks and Dunn.
So Craig is super old country, like super old country. When Colton was born, that was the only music that we could get him to calm down to was Conway Twitty.
Oh,
so Craig is a very old soul when it comes to like music. So he's like, I would never. But he's not a people-y person either. So, like, he doesn't even like going to, like, Walmart. Like, that's too many people in our small town. But no, I think I like more than anything, I just like the camaraderie with my friends.
Yeah.
I don't, we might get to go to brunch once every couple of months. But it's a whole weekend where we can go and drink and be stupid and...
I love that.
Not have to worry about anything. Nobody's asking us for like a drink or where their levy is.
Where the ranch
is. And one of our friends just had a baby like not that long ago. So she's still like breastfeeding. So she's like, I got to go back and pump. So we still have a lot of momming to do while we're there. But it's nice. It's nice. I think that every mom should take time for themselves, no matter how much that mom guilt comes into play, because we all have that. I mean, like, I felt like the worst mom ever. I missed my daughter's homecoming.
Okay.
But she also didn't, she was like, I don't care. Like, it's just homecoming. You don't ever miss prom and you don't ever miss anything else. Like, go have fun with your friends.
No, moms have to do that.
So,
it makes you a better mom. It really does.
It
makes you a better mom.
100%.
And I love that you went, I still probably would have went to something like that because it's fun to get away and who cares? I may not have known any songs to sing along with besides some Brooks and Dunn and what was the other one that you said, the older one? Winona, but it still would have been fun. But
Leanne Rimes, she was there.
Do not even get me started on Leanne and Rimes. You don't get to just take a Patsy song and make it your own. And I have some major beef with Mrs. Rimes for that.
Tell us how you really feel, Tessa.
Well, it is something that really, really bothers me. I'm sorry. just, there's some people you just don't need to take their songs because you're never going to nail it like they nail it. And she did good,
Yeah.
but you ain't Patsy. You ain't.
Well, yeah, that's the hard time with doing covers.
Yeah.
Like, it's just very few people I feel can cover a song and have it do so much justice, because it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that. You know, when we hear that song, we're looking for that original singer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, it's kind of like when you make a book into a movie.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
That's the way that
100%.
I interpret it. Like, there's a lot of books that I've read that I will not watch the movie because I'm like,
Well, if they made it correctly, it would be 4 hours long, because books are so descriptive. And you just can't have that in a movie. They just can't capture everything that you think is important.
Yeah.
well, that, and you envision things
Yes.
a certain way. Like, you envision
The
what
main
those characters look like.
Mhm.
50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not even
Now,
get me started.
if you put Charlie Hunman,
Oh.
that's who I pictured.
Yes.
That is who I pictured. That was
Me
Christian
too.
Grey.
Now, I have to
Yes.
say, I was very shocked when I first seen the movie. I was like, this is not, why did we pick these two characters to be these? But then as it went on, I was like, they're so perfect for this. And like,
They
there
did
is
have
some Christian
chemistry.
Grey, you know,
They did.
when I was reading the books, you know, I'm texting my husband at work, like, bring home 2 cane poles. And, you know, he's like, you gotta quit reading these books, you weirdo. What? And I'm like, I said, it's the greatest love story you will ever read. And he's like, okay, yeah, right. Well, then he took me to the movie whenever it came out on Valentine's Day. Only guy in the whole theater. And when it was over, all the women stood up and clapped for Adam because he brought me to that movie. Yeah, he was so embarrassed. It was great. But yeah,
It was
it's a
wonderful.
great love story. I mean, you know,
Mhm.
don't you guys think it was just...
So I think it is, but Craig grabbed the book one time and was like, whoa. He was like, you do realize, like, in real life, people would constitute this as like abuse, right? And I was like, I mean, I'm just saying, you could abuse me.
Yeah. It's fine. I don't know.
That kind of abuse, I'm okay
can
with.
handle. Yeah. But I think more people, that there is a whole selection of society that's normal.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
yeah.
That's what they like. That's a thing. You know, I don't think it's abuse. Now, I went to a massage therapist one time, and when she was done massaging me, she got out cane poles and beat the shit out of me. Beat the shit out of my back. And I was like, is this part of it? Is this normal?
Is this part of it?
So the only
Oh
one
my
that's gonna beat me with a cane pole is Christian Grey. You
I would
know,
fall
I
off
was
the table.
just laying there relaxing, thinking, "Oh, it was so nice. I don't want it to be over." And then whack, and I was like, "Oh my God, I want it to be over. I want it to be over. Please don't."
So I'm getting a massage tomorrow afternoon. I'm gonna be like, hey Denise, you got any cane poles?
Yeah, yeah. I was shocked. I didn't know it was coming.
Oh my God, that's
that
funny.
makes it
I've
all the
never
more
had-
enjoyable.
Oh, no, I wouldn't like that.
No, I definitely nodded all back up.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah,
So.
that is a little strange though.
Yeah, but I do think some massage therapists, which are from different cultures, I think that is a thing. And I
Yeah.
think that was
Yeah.
part of it. I didn't know, you know, it didn't say on the waiver, you know.
I'm like
I
wondering what kind
absolutely-
of massage parlor you walked into. Like, was it just one in a seedy part of town that maybe gave you a happy ending?
She's
if you wanted it?
very well known and fantastic. She's fantastic, but nobody warned me, you know, the people that said you should go to her. She's fantastic. Nobody said, and that's maybe they did it on purpose. We're not going to tell her that at the end she's going to get the shit beat out of her, you know?
Well, I have the best massage therapist. She is, oh my gosh. And she's like my size. So like she is short and she's super petite. And I remember somebody saying, she's the one who does your massages. And I was like, I will tell you right now, that woman hurts me so good. because I'm that type of person. Like as hairstylists, like you've got to get in there. Like I want my face to kind of crinkle a little bit.
Yeah.
And I've got some like tennis elbow going.
Me too. So bad.
It's so bad that I dropped a freaking comb.
Monica, I've been dropping blow dryer, iron, scissors, combs.
Gosh.
I've got carpal tunnel.
Started.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I told her, I was like, you are going to have to work on that left side of me, something fierce, because it is like, I've got to try to get that worked out a little bit. I actually just ordered one of those pressure point band things.
Send me that link.
And I will. And I actually, somebody else recommended acupuncture, which I've never done acupuncture before.
I haven't.
So I have an appointment for that in like a couple weeks.
Oh, good.
So I'm super excited about that.
My massage therapist is in her early 70s, right? And she's actually retired. And I'm not supposed to be saying this because she'll kill me. But anyways, because she wants to be retired. But I literally have a rib that pops out. And she's the only one that can get it back in. Like we can feel it pop back in, whatever. It's the whole thing. You know, I'm a hairdresser of 30 years. My back is jacked.
Yeah.
But I also have hip issues, right? So I'm laying face down. This is at the end of my appointment. And she said, I've got something I want to do that it's going to release all the way up your back. And I was like, okay. This woman climbs on the table, early 70s, mind you, climbs on the table. I'm face down. She grabs one of my legs. She's balancing on the table that I'm on and pulls my leg's bent. Like it felt amazing. Pulls my leg up, holds it, moves it, like literally like a stirrer stick, just moving it around. Next leg. And I was like, I don't know what the F you just did, but that was heaven. Like somebody needs to do that every day that I work. It was amazing. I've never had anybody do it. And I get massagers very regularly because my back was amazing.
Oh, I don't
even know what to call it.
I need to bring that up to my massage therapist because that sounds awesome. We had a lady here years and years ago that she would get up on the table. She would actually walk on your back and stand on your back and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
but she was
crazy what
little
they
bitty
do.
tiny, which I think a lot of massage therapists are. But you know what? Mike comes in tiny packages. They're just
and they're
super strong and
their
just
hands. Oh.
Have you guys done a lymphatic drainage massage?
No, and I want to.
Yes.
Oh my
Really?
gosh. I had a lot of them right after surgery for like to remove some of the fluid buildup, and I fell in love with them. I'm telling you, I do it to my face.
I do it to
every day.
Me too.
Like I need to do it today because I haven't done it yet, but I'll do it to my face. I'll do it to my chest, and I'll do it to like my stomach. Ugh.
Wow.
Like, but to have somebody go in and have your massage therapist do a lymphatic massage, it is the most euphoric massage I've ever had.
All right. I'm going to do that. I do my face. I haven't done it yet this morning, but I do the lymphatic drainage with my face. And it's crazy because you can actually take a picture of your face before you start and do one side. Take a picture of that and you can just see, and then do the other side and then compare it to your very first. It's just insanity, you know?
My
It's
chiropractor
crazy.
does it too, does lymphatic drainage. Not as like in depth, but he's great. And he'll
In
do
depth, as in here in depth, or
Well, he won't do mine at all anymore. He's like, you can't. I can't mess.
Is your thigh out of place? Is your inner thigh out of place?
It is not. And he's like, I'm not even lying when I say this. He's like in his 80s. This man looks like he's in his 50s. And he runs like marathons all over like New Mexico, Arizona. He'll be like, oh, I just did a triathlon. And I'm like, if you see me running, you better start.
Yeah.
Because something is coming to kill us.
Yeah. I ain't running ever.
me too.
I don't see how people do it. They love it. People love it. And I'm like, how? Why? Now,
I've never loved it.
Me
I
neither.
like to walk. I like to walk. I like to go for a walk. I love a
I
good
do
walk.
like walking.
I hate all of it.
I know. A friend of mine was like, do you want to do a St. Patrick's Day 5K? And I'm like, no, I mean, not really. I'll do it with you, but
you know, if they promised me every so often as I'm running to my next that I can have a beer or a vodka or whatever, boom, and then go on, you know, like the real serious runners, and they run by and they grab their cup and they do this and then they throw it and keep going. You give me some shots, I'll run.
Yeah, that last mile, that 10K, she'd be like, off to the side.
Let me tell you guys something, though. I fall down when I run, so if you can imagine, I would probably really fall down then. I mean, we used to play softball every weekend. My husband and I and a bunch of friends, just all over. It was amazing. But I never could make it to first base without falling down. I fell every time. So it got to a point where it was embarrassing. So new teams, I would go tell them I have polio. So please don't make fun of me when I fall down. Well, some people knew it's Tessa. She does not. But some of them took it serious. So like 10 years later, I'm doing a new client's hair. And she said, I didn't know if you could do my hair or not, because my friend, she used to play softball against you, and she said, I don't think she can do hair anymore. She has polio. And I started laughing. I said, no, that's just something I said because I fell down every time. And some people believe me and others knew I was just full of shit, you know, but yeah, so I didn't realize that some people really took it to heart and probably prayed for me. And I feel awful about that. Like, I'm really sorry if any of you are listening out there. I apologize. And that is nothing to make fun of. Like, polio is not anything that I just was making fun of myself. And so I apologize to the world about this and to God.
I was going to say, you need to talk to the man upstairs, because
I repent a lot, you know, about, and sometimes my humor is not, you know, it needs to be prayed about.
Sometimes my humor needs to be prayed about.
Like, I'm asking you guys to pray also for my soul right now, because I feel bad. But
I got you.
Mine is just like people falling down. Like and my friends all growing up, they're like, she will pick you up, but she is going to pee her pants laughing first. Like, I got you, but it is funny. I can't help it. Especially, oh my God, I don't know. I just get stuck on those TikToks where people are falling down and scaring the shit out of each other.
I do too.
Oh, the scary ones are my favorite. The ones who like hide. There was one, he like, she was vacuuming and he came up behind her with a mask on, and she like swung the vacuum around because she thought somebody was getting her, and she smashed their like 75-inch TV.
Yeah.
So then she was really mad at him and she hit him with the vacuum.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's called karma. That is called karma. Sure. Do not scare your wife.
Yes.
Don't scare your wife.
Yes.
We're on edge 24/7.
Yes.
Like, we don't take that.
No.
I would probably pee my pants.
Me too.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
like, if Craig popped around the corner, I would probably pee my pants.
Yeah.
you know, we've had
4 kids.
We've had kids. It happens, you know. And you know what? A lot of men pee their pants too, and they ain't had no babies. So, you know, and you don't hear it talked about as much, but they pee their pants too. And then, you know, have stuff to say about, oh, you guys pee your pants all the time. So do you guys. But we have a reason, you know. I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, anyway. Well, so, how about our first full month at FermaGlo, you guys? How about
Oh my gosh,
that?
it's been amazing.
Is that not awesome? I mean, first full month of a startup company, and we paid out over $70,000 in commissions. In a startup company where there's not, mind you, there's not even that many people that made those commissions and still paid out over $70,000. How amazing is
Yeah.
that? And
It's
It's
insane.
awesome.
300,000 in revenue. And, you know, it was just like
In the first month,
in the first, we didn't,
very first month.
that was, and everybody didn't even have that, the products on their heads yet or in their hands yet. You know, it was just insanity how the momentum just went, you know,
Yeah.
and
Well,
over.
I'll tell you, it's because the products work. You guys, I'm like living testament. My hair was toast, you know.
Yeah.
I was struggling. For 5 years, I've been struggling to find a product, clean or not, that would help my hair. And it's transforming my hair. So
Yeah.
people are seeing my hair and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, let me tell you.
Well, let me tell you. Well, and that's the thing.
So
You know, Michelle, I remember at first you're like, okay, I don't know if I'm not doing it right. I don't know what's going on. But it's your hair heals from the inside out. We're also used to that silicone being on it, that it's just like, once that's off of there and it's your bare hair, yeah, at first it may feel a little crispy. But that, from that point on, as you're using it again, the nutrients and all of the good stuff is finally getting in there to stay in your strands. And I love it. So you're healing your hair from the inside out. And a lot of people's hair, you get colors and bleaches
Highlights.
and all that. You've got to heal your hair from the inside out. And I think with continued use, people that are using it continuously now are seeing so many amazing things. And the other day,
mine, what?
oh,
Go ahead.
good. I needed
No.
a little extra moisture or whatever. So I took our detangler and sprayed it in my hand, you know, and put it on dry. And then I took my blow dryer on cold and blow dried. It was just like, oh, wow. It was
I haven't tried that.
so soft. Yes. Yeah. Give that a
Nice.
shot. Yeah.
So I had a wash party at the beginning of the end of last month, and I had a client who, she was a tough nut. She was like, I don't blow dry and I don't do any of that. Like, is this going to work for me? Because I'm seeing how it's changing everybody who's blow drying their hair, but like, that is not me. I am not going to get up and blow dry my hair. I'm not going to style it. I'm not going to do anything. And I was like, listen, let me just shampoo it. I'll condition it. I let her hang out with the elixir and the oil on her ends for maybe 10 minutes. And then I shampooed her with the Vitality and just a little bit of moisture lock on her ends. When I say a little bit, I mean like a pea-sized amount. And she's got hair like a little bit past her shoulders, and it's curly. Put that in there. And then after she got done, I did 3 drops of oil and 2 like sprays in my hands of the leave-in, and just moved it all around, left it in. And I was like, I will text you in the morning and you tell me how it feels. So I hadn't heard from her, and I got like my kids off to school, and I texted her and was like, okay, I'm on like pins and needles right now. What's your feeling on it? And she was like, this is definitely a game changer. And I was like, so much so that she called and was like, my mom is complaining about how dry her hair is. Is there any way you can get her in today? And I was like, well, actually I try to like schedule myself like a little bit of extra time, you know, to like pee and eat.
That doesn't happen.
And things like that. And then I always give it to somebody. I was like, actually, yeah, I have 45 minutes. Just send her it. Her mom was like, I would never have believed you had you just told me. Like, I would have had to have seen it. And I am in shock.
Awesome.
She was like, can I have a whole bunch of cards? I'm getting ready to go play bridge with my friends.
Take them. Take the cards.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of that too. They're like, they see all our pictures that we're sharing and things, but they're like, when they actually see it with their own eyes, they're like, oh my gosh, this is legit the best. Your hair is actually at its God-given state. That's how your hair is supposed to be not coated with this other stuff. So people, are actually learning to work with their own natural hair.
Yeah.
And how,
I can't wait till my microscope comes in.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm ordering mine today.
Mm-hmm.
So
Very exciting. Mm-hmm. That's been pretty awesome to see that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because what the microscope shows, and anybody can do this and look, but the microscope shows like the dimethicone, the silicone is basically plastic, and it sits on your scalp and on your hair. And so this is how I explain it to people. I'd say, take a little seed, plant it, put your topsoil on, all the Miracle-Gro, everything you need. And now I want you to put plastic on top of it and see how well it grows.
Yeah.
It can't grow through that.
Yeah.
Some might sprout up here or there, but that's what's happening on our scalps and our hair.
Yeah.
And after years and years of buildup, the hair can't get through. And sometimes the hair follicle dies. You know what I mean? So you got to get that buildup off, and that it's changing your mindset to something different, because it removes all of that buildup. So if you've got hard water, all that jazz, and it may take a couple times. It was my 9th shampoo is when I turned a corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
I stuck with it. I trusted the process, and I'm telling you, I'm not perfect, but I'm probably 75, 80% better. My ends are still, they're dry, but they're not crispy.
Yes. They're healing.
And until you feel it, you just don't get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. For sure. All right.
Yeah.
Well, girls,
So anyways,
I've enjoyed today. It's been fun.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love these random pop-up subjects.
We just full of them. We're full of them. Yeah.
Full of them.
Yeah.
They're the best, though.
Yeah. Well, that's us. We could be on one topic and not even realize that we're on a whole separate topic than what we started on, and maybe even 4 or 5 other topics since we started the first topic. That's how we speak to each other. That's how we talk. So
and we can follow each other.
Yeah.
that's what's crazy.
It is.
So we're like, yeah.
Love that.
So,
yeah. Well, the day was a blast, and I love you, girlies.
Love you.
Love you too.
Thanks, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
And that's a wrap on this episode of Hair at First. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you laughed, learned, and maybe felt a little more seen through all of the good hair days and the hot mess ones too.
Remember, we're just sharing our own thoughts and experiences. No medical claims or professional advice here. Just real talk from stylists and moms who get it.
Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and share Hair at First with your fellow beauty lovers and boss moms. We will catch you next time with more stories, laughs, and probably a little conditioner in our hair.